Most people don't regret moving to Charlotte. They regret what they didn't know before they moved.
And if you're relocating in 2026, whether for a career change, lifestyle, or upgrades, or any family reasons, there are 5 things you need to hear about right now. Not the Instagram version, the real version.
So we're local Charlotte realtors and relocation buyers ourselves. These are conversations we have with corporate transferees, remote professionals, and strategic buyers every single week.
Because choosing the wrong area and misjudging it, or your commute, or overlooking the details, that turns excitement into buyer's remorse.
Now, if you're relocating, grab our Charlotte relocation strategy guide below. It covers the market data, neighborhood comparisons, and investment considerations most agents never mention.
Charlotte looks compact on a map, but traffic patterns here operate differently than most people expect. For example, I-77 north from Lake Norman into Uptown during peak hours, that's 45 to 60 minutes, not 25. Fort Mill to South Park looks like 20 minutes on GPS, but at 8 a.m., it's closer to 40 minutes.
Yeah, here's what successful relocators have in common. They choose their daily commute before they choose their house. When we relocated, we had to reverse engineer our search. We identified our work locations first, and then drew realistic drive time zones from there.
We ended up choosing a community we loved for our family, but it meant trading some yard space to stay within a 20-minute radius.
And that's the trade-off that worked for our lifestyle. Here's the key. Every decision is a trade-off. The question is whether you're making it intentional or discovering it in 6 months later.
We work with buyers relocating from major metros like New York, California, Chicago. They're used to long commutes, but Charlotte's growth patterns create bottlenecks, especially in unexpected places.
Yeah.
The difference between a 25-minute and a 50-minute daily commute, that's 200 hours a year. That's preventable with the right strategy.
Now, South End is not Ballantyne. Ballantyne is not Huntsville. Fort Mill is not TK. They're all Charlotte area, but the lifestyle, buyer profile, and the daily experiences are completely different.
One thing I love about South End, it's walkable, has great urban energy, new construction, high rises, proximity to uptown employers. The average buyer age skews younger, often pre-kids or early family stage. Ballantyne, corporate corridor, master plan, excellent schools, less walkability, but strong retail and dining. Popular with finance and healthcare professionals.
And Huntersville and Lake Norman, more space, newer build, lakeside lifestyle access. It's a strong appeal for families prioritizing the yard size and top-rated public. Fort Mill and TK, South Carolina tax advantages. You have your golf and your lake culture growing fast, often chosen by buyers optimizing for lower property taxes.
Here's where strategic buyers think differently. They don't choose based on what's trending on social media. They choose based on commute time, school ratings, tax structure, and resale fundamentals.
We've seen buyers chase the hot neighborhoods because they look good online, and then they realize it didn't match what they actually have in their daily routine. Now, if you work remote, that changes your whole criteria. If you're committed to a specific corporate campus, that changes everything. If schools are priorities, some neighborhoods have a 10-year waitlist advantage over others.
This is where market knowledge separates average agents from true location. North Carolina and South Carolina have different property tax rates. That's not subtle. It directly impacts your monthly payment and long-term costs of ownership. 2 comparable homes, one in Ballantyne, one in Fort Mill, can have a $200 to $400 a month difference in taxes and HOA combined.
And it's not just taxes. HOA structures vary wildly. Some master plan communities have $150 a month for HOAs that covers amenities like lawn care, even internet. Like others have no HOA, but higher property taxes and more maintenance responsibility.
So if you're looking at coming from a high tax state like California or New York, North Carolina's tax structure is favorable, but you still need to understand the local variations within the Charlotte market.
And we break this down for our clients in real numbers. Affordable on Zillow doesn't mean it's affordable when you factor in the total monthly cost.
This is a math, not marketing. It matters.
Charlotte is one of the fastest growing metros in the country. That's excellent for long-term property appreciation and job market strength. But growth also has active construction.
New corporate campuses, road expansions, entire master plan communities being built in phases. If you're buying in a new development, you might have strong amenities and great schools, but the first 2 to 3 years can include construction noises, unfinished sections, and evolving infrastructure.
And that's not a red flag. It's just reality. Some buyers love being in a growing area from the start. Others prefer established neighborhoods where everything is already built out.
We help buyers understand what stage of development each area is in, so there are no surprises.
Yes, growth is good for your investment. It's just not always quiet in the short term.
Not always. This is the strategy we emphasize most with every relocation client. Visit once to explore and get the real feel. Visit again to test like you already live there.
Drive the commute at rush hour, both directions. Go to the grocery store, find the coffee shop you actually want to go to. Drive through the neighborhoods at night. Check school pickup traffic if you have kids.
We learned this from our own relocation. The vibe of the place can feel completely different on a Saturday afternoon versus a Tuesday at 7 a.m.
Sure will. Now, most buyers visit on the weekends, see beautiful homes, look at tree-lined streets, and then make an offer. Then they move in and realize the morning school traffic is chaotic, or the grocery store is 15 minutes further than they thought, or the evening commute is nothing like the midday GPS predicted.
That's right. Strategic buyers treat this like a business decision because it is. You're investing in hundreds of thousands of dollars and choosing where you're going to spend the majority of your time.
Charlotte is an incredible place to live and build wealth, but it's not one size fits all. If the right area makes it amazing, the wrong area creates friction that you will feel every single day.
If you're relocating to Charlotte and want a strategic approach, not just a list of available homes, schedule a relocation strategy call with us. Link below.
We'll walk you through your work location, lifestyle priorities, and investment goals. Then show you exactly which areas actually match your criteria.
And next, watch this video where we rank Charlotte's best suburbs by lifestyle, buyer profile, so you can see which one truly fits you.
So we're gonna wrap it up. So have an amazing day.
You stay blessed by the best.
Bye.